What up guys, Clouded Journey here, bringing you a bit of my birthday haul. Now this is mostly kind of what my wife gave me in a couple books I picked up online. You can tell I haven't shaven or anything because I had a pretty wild night on my birthday. It was a Monday, but that's just the kind of guy I am. I'll tell you about it in a minute. But first I want to go through, I'm calling this the good, the bad, and the ugly because there was a bit of a mishap. You'll see. Let's start with the good here. So, working on my Wolverine series, the ongoing. So I got Wolverine #2 in really nice condition. This was all kind of a big lot online. So I can't remember what I paid for all this. It was pretty cheap though, underpriced, because you could, that #2 costs like $10 a lot of the time. And that's #3. I got another copy of Wolverine #1 from this series. So they're both probably about the same condition. This one, the camera kind of cleans it up, but it's got a little like crud. Do you guys know what I mean? There's not a lot of like marks or stuff, but like, I don't know if you can see it on here, but on the moon, like around the moon, it looks like the ink just ran a bit. So it's kind of like a cruddy looking book, but it's got the newsstand variant. My other one isn't newsstand, so got on one of those, and I got #2 of the first miniseries. So I have a really nice like high grade #1 of this, and I saw this #2, so I thought great. Worked out nicely. What else did I grab? Amazing Spider-Man #298. Sorry, this is the first Todd McFarlane art, and again with the newsstand variant, which is nice. I just love how Spidey looks. They make him look so badass with those angry eyes and stuff. Yeah, this is a great book. Nice and white around the edges. And everything, pretty nice high grade. Look how yellow that is. Bam. Looks awesome. So higher grade than my other one. Happy with that. What else? From my wife. I got this giant brick. Amazing Spider-Man Omnibus Volume 1, which I basically had to spell out to her exactly what I wanted. She picked it up for me. So this is over 1,000 pages of web slinger goodness. A lot of the early Amazing Spider-Man, I think it's 1 to 40 something, and plus a bunch of the crossover issues. Amazing Fantasy 15 is in there. So just really excited this. I love all these early Spider-Man, so I'm going to get this and probably the next one for the first 100 issues. All the Stan Lee written stuff is kind of what I'm interested in. But yeah, really excited about this. Look how thick that thing is. It's like over 1,000 pages in brand new, shrink wrapped, all that. So pumped on this. Get to read through this whole thing. I've already got a bunch of chunks. So that was the good. Oh, I got one more for the good. Let's go. This is Incredible Hulk 271. I went ahead and pulled the trigger on this one. Really nice copy. First Rocket Raccoon. So Guardians of the Galaxy preview's been out. All that stuff's been booming and going crazy. I think he's going to be a popular character in that movie. I think he's going to do well. And I think this book has nowhere to go but up. So I figured I'd pick it up. This I got for, I think it was $45. So really nice copy of that. So this is the bad. This is, I found this entire set of Superior Foes of Spider-Man. So if you guys haven't read this, this is just ongoing right now. You never would think this is any good. But man, it is friggin' awesome. And they're hard to find actually. They haven't sold tons for one, because how many people really are interested in Superior Foes of Spider-Man? But they're also the ones, people who know about it know how good it is. It's basically a cross between like Sopranos and Snatch and Marvel Comics, and it's about the Sinister Six, who there's only 5 of them, and they decide to leave the 6th member ambiguous, so as to create a sense of mystery. But it's just about how they're all ridiculous, dumb, backstabbing bastards to each other, and it sort of focuses around Boomerang, who's the leader of the group, this guy back here. And it's just hilarious, guys. If you're not reading it, you gotta read it. It's so funny. And a really interesting take on the Marvel Universe and superheroes in general. So I was really pumped to find that, because I I wanted to get into it, but I was only able to find the like random issues. But I found this comic store and they had just a stack of everything because I guess no one bought it there. So I went ahead and just picked up every issue. So check it out. Superior Foes of Spider-Man. Now for the ugly. You guys probably seen this in a few videos. I think Lightning, I don't know your numbers. Sorry, dude. As the first time Superman uses his heat vision, which is true, and I read it. This is a hilarious book, by the way. Basically, Brainiac uses red-green kryptonite to do a random thing to Superman. A woman randomly explains in there that red kryptonite has a random effect on Superman, so it's done lots of different things. And no one can tell what's happened, but Superman's just flying around. He has to wear a hat anywhere he goes. So he keeps put in these hilarious situations where he needs to have different hats. So he'll like make a paper hat out of a newspaper and steal a horse because he's like, oh, I have to pretend I look like Napoleon. Or he runs through and he steals this king's crown while he's fighting this robot, and he commands it to stop as a king would command it, and then his booming voice blows it up. So, and it turns out he has a third eye in the back of his head, and he's been having to hide this eye all the time because as Clark Kent, he would figure it out. So, the problem with this book, which apparently is on the ad, I went and looked, so this is my bad, my stupid mistake. One, the cover is not attached. Two, there is no back cover. So I don't know how I missed that. Like, I'm usually really good when I look and I pay attention to the description and everything. But I totally missed that, and I don't know what. And I had one more thing for my haul for my birthday. So this is part of the reason why I had such a late night, was because my wife was pushing out a little baby yesterday. So this is my daughter, Alea. Right now, she's 25 hours old. So very excited about that. Probably the best, yeah, I'd say the best part of my haul. That Amazing Spider-Man Omnibus was pretty good, but this definitely won the upset. So yeah, that is my haul for my birthday. And thanks guys for watching, and hope you're doing well. Peace. We'll check you out soon.